This is a John Deere 660 manure spreader. It was one of the last ones they made, I guess. The newer ones have the hydro push. This still has the chains and the bars that go across and push it towards the back. This one's got the gate, so if you do slop, we just do dry manure. But this one holds 8.5 tons. It takes 80 horsepower to turn it. Old 4040, I think it's got 90. So it takes every bit you got. Let's burn off that twine and go do the last load. Dragon's breath. Might have to sharpen my knife and cut it off anyway. That's a terrible idea. Shouldn't have done it on the leaves. You stood right there and let me do that. This is getting out of control. I'll be right back. Definitely didn't think that one through. Keep an eye on it. I'll be back. Is it out of control yet? Always keep one of these on your tractor or nearby. Yeah, I suppose if we're out there in the sand, that would have been the way to do it. Could have just roasted it off, you know. Probably not a good idea up here on the leaves by the barn. I really got out of hand quick. Clean my equipment before I put it up, but put it up in the dark. Whew, what a mess. You know, it's doing things like this that keeps you balanced. This sucks, but slinging manure's fun. See, lost the balance. If it was all fun, none of this, you wouldn't realize how fun the fun stuff was. This is step 2 of the circle we talked about in previous programs. We feed hay all winter in the feed lot, the sacrifice lot as it were, because it will be, by the springtime, it will be covered in manure and whatever hay falls on the ground that they don't eat. The grass there gets trampled, they nibble it down while they wait for more hay if it runs out. So it ends up being just a desolate looking place. But in the spring, works out well because then we take the box blade and the backhoe and pull all that manure and old hay into a big pile, stack it high, and let it dry down a little bit, or it don't really matter, it don't have to be too dry. And then we can load it right in this manure spreader and put it right back on the field in a thin layer so that it can fertilize the grass. And sometimes you get lucky and the hay from that doesn't get eaten will sprig bald spots with some of the grass roots, or we may have some seeds that get pushed in the manure and put out back on the field to help it get thicker and thicker over time. You also get weed seeds, so that's a bad part about it. It's nice to be able to do something with that manure because in that sacrifice lot it gets so thick and deep that nothing really will grow there because it's just too moist and holds too much moisture. So it just makes a cakey mud. So this is a nice thing to be able to do. Besides, it's really fun too, watching the turds fly. This is just another gentle reminder that today we pay for yesterday's laziness. I think some of the hardest work I've ever done is due to being lazy. But boy, we got some fresh baiters, boy. It's got me busting and slinging them turds. That poll, by the way, is ongoing. We're still trying to determine the correct way to spell turds. I think T-U-R-D is winning. Okay, starting to flip it on you. You have to cut. Might have to cut this part out.